seriously my favorite entrance. So today is the very last day from IAAPA. The show is actually 2 hours away from ending, and it's kind of bittersweet because I'm exhausted, my feet hurt, my shoulder hurts from carrying my bag, and I'm running on very little sleep. At the same time, I've enjoyed every single moment of this. This almost feels like my home away from home, if that makes sense. And of course it makes sense, because it was my home away from home for the past week. It's been so much fun. I mean, everywhere you turn, there's something to look at. It's kind of overwhelming at times, but I love it, and I've decided to narrow it down to 10 things that I really want to show you. 10 things that I think stand out from the crowd. This is my top 10 favorite things at the IAAPA 2023 Expo. Actually, this is the top 10 best things. And let me tell you, as much as I love Falcon's flight, as much as I've been talking about it all week, it's not number one. You gotta stay till the end for that one. The Dream Tunnel by Vortex is a display experience. It showcases the company's ability to make an experience with water, laser, and projections. And so this was a great experience. I mean, it was so much fun being in that dark room, seeing all the projections right there up in my face. I felt so immersed in that room. I mean, I felt the water on me, and I could just imagine it in the setting that it's supposed to be in, like at a water park, in a lazy river, in a dark cave. You're going through and you start seeing all these shapes and projections and jungle animals or like sea creatures. Whatever theme they want it to be, they can make that theme come to life. So this is extremely versatile. For any theme park or water park, whatever company wants to use this, this can serve a really great purpose. But if we're talking about experiences, there was a really fun experience just a couple days ago. Number 9 is Fire in the Hole, but not necessarily the ride as much as the way they announced this. The way that Rocky Mountain Construction announced this roller coaster was so much better than all the other announcements on day one. I mean, just check this out.
We are just 15 minutes away from the big reveal. The Silver Dollar City Pumper Factories got their newest innovation right here in sunny Florida. Now, in the meantime, please enjoy some toe-tapping fire tunes by Silver Dollar City's resident firefighters, Casey and the Attaboys.
See, so not only did they bring an entire bluegrass band to announce their brand new roller coaster, but they had an entire storyline. It felt like a show out of a theme park. Like, I felt like I was immersed in this story, and I was invested. And when they took the cover off of the train, it was like the grand finale.
Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Fire! And so RMC just did an incredible job at making the most memorable train reveal of the day. And that's why their announcement easily takes that number 9 spot. All right, this is where we get into the really, really fun stuff, like the physically thrilling stuff. On day 1, I was trying to leave the expo and I got distracted by this. This is virtual skiing. See, long story short, I kind of sucked at this. I'm not a skier, I have really bad balance. It was funny to see me like flail around awkwardly. So that's why I got my friend Hunter, because I can't wait to see him fail at this. Hunter, are you ready to ski?
Okay.
Tell me what you're feeling about this.
I'm scared. I've never skied in my life. I've lived in Orlando, Florida my entire life, so I've never experienced snow besides like 3 times ever.
Have you done anything similar, like, I don't know, skateboarding or surfing, or?
I'm a good boogie boarder. I was not expecting to be good at that, but that was actually really fun.
I really want to take you on something even more fun now.
Okay.
This is the SBF drops that rotates as you go up and down the tower, has many drops, and a couple surprise drops snuck in there. And though it's small in size, I found it to be still extremely thrilling. Okay, drop towers are fun, but you've never truly lived until you've milked caramel out of the condiment cow. This thing is so fun. I just gotta show you this. It's so cool. I'm more of a caramel guy myself. This thing is so fun. It feels a little wrong, but it's still so fun.
Cheers.
This cow's seriously great, and to any business owners, restaurant owners, seriously, this thing is so much fun. I'm gonna attach their social media down below in the description because it's seriously a great company, and I would love to see more places invest in something like this. It just makes serving condiments such a great time. But as much as I love the condiment count, let me tell you about one of my favorite things that happens here at IAAPA. All right, number 5 is swag, and this one's actually really hard for me because I want to remain as professional as possible, and at this convention, it's a professional setting, it's a business setting. But at the same time, I'm still a nerd, and I still love these roller coaster manufacturers, and I see merch, and I want the merch, I want the swag, I want the t-shirts, and the hats, and the pens, and well, I got this bag, and it's awesome. And after spending 4 days here, I was actually able to collect a really great amount of swag that I'm really, really happy with. Subscribe so I can afford one of these. This is number 4. This is Froggy's Fog, and I'm just gonna take you right to the reason why they're number 4 on this list. This is the fog gun. It's pretty self-explanatory. It shoots fog, and it's one of the coolest things in the world. And if what I showed you wasn't compelling enough, they literally won the Brass Ring Award for the best new product of the IAAPA 2023 Expo. See, throughout this list, there's been things that have scared me or thrilled me or entertained me. But this is the Squishmallow Lounge, and this throne specifically has been what I've ended every single daily vlog here at IAAPA with. This is why this is number 3 on the list, because though it's not the most thrilling attraction, it's something that just makes me really, really happy. Don't worry, number 2 is a lot more thrilling. It's like a pretty top thrill when it comes to this convention. Top Thrill 2 is a reimagination of Top Thrill Dragster over at Cedar Point in Ohio. The ride previously featured one launch and a massive 400-foot top hat element. But with Zamperla revamping this entire project, this now will feature not 1, not 2, but 3 launches halfway up the top hat, then backwards all the way up a 420-foot vertical spike. With the grand finale, you launching all the way through, all the way up to the top hat, just like you did on the original Top Thrill Dragster. But if that sounds like a thrilling experience, then you haven't heard about Falcon's Flight. Falcon's Flight is being built over at Six Flags Qiddiya over in Abu Dhabi. This ride is also going to feature 3 very high-speed launches. It's going to feature a max height of 639 feet and a top speed of 155 miles per hour. This ride is not only going to be the tallest roller coaster in the world, but it'll be the fastest as well. If I put the 2 biggest record-breaking coasters, the 2 biggest announcements as number 2, what could be number 1? Because there's one thing I value way more than roller coasters or thrills or anything else that I listed on this. It's the friends I made along the way. I know it's corny, bear with me here, please. Let me explain. IAAPA was great, but the thing that brought it together was my friends. Throughout every day and every moment, I always had a friend with me, whether they were there to add information or just had some good laughs. But in the end, if there's one thing I value more than riding roller coasters, eating food, or sitting on a Squishmallow throne, it's my friends.